Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and your future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind. Also, Gemini, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading. So take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible between you and your person. Okay, Gemini, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Page of Cups, expressing or realizing that you have emotions for someone, that you still carry love for someone, and possibly wanting to do something about that. In the recent past, you get the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. There's a connection here between you and somebody else, and I feel like this is somebody, why can't I pick up your cards? Somebody from your past. You want to rekindle that spark. You want to bring this back, but you're thinking about, should I? Should I not? Is it worth it? Will this be worth my effort? In your current situation, you get the Judgment, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. In the current situation, I see you really making the decision to focus on yourself, focus on your independence. I don't see you pursuing this connection. I don't see you completely leaving it alone, but I do see you focusing on yourself, being like, you know what? The most important thing is that I do me. You're still moving towards something. So we'll see what this Knight of Pentacles is about. In the near future, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Death, and the Knight of Wands. Something here ends in the near future. There's a breakup, there's a separation. Something here is lost in the near future. Or it could be that whatever this breakup is, that's what's coming to an end. But we'll see. We'll see what this death is about. Either way, with the Knight of Wands, I see you still charging ahead. Whatever happens, you're like, I'm Gucci. So let's see. Let's take a look at this Two of Cups in your recent past. See what this intense connection is about for you. Oh, Two of Cups is clarified by the Magician, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. You are manifesting this connection. I feel like this connection is more than just, something casual. This could be a marriage for some of you, or it's those type of relationships that aren't a marriage, but they feel like a marriage, like you might as well be type of thing. And I see you coming from a place of being very, very determined and very sure that, like, this is what I want. This is how I'm going to get it. I'm going to manifest it. It's going to happen. Very confident. So I like that. That's really good to have when you're manifesting something. Let's take a look at this Ace of Wands in your recent past. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords. You want this connection back. This is definitely somebody from your past. Again, for some of you, this could be a marriage. For some of you, it's just a very, very strong bond. And you want to reconcile with this person. You want to get back together with them. The Five of Swords is showing up here to let me know that you may... this is really weird. You want to get back together with them. You want to reconcile with this person. But with the Five of Swords, it's almost like you're sabotaging this whole thing for yourself. You're kind of just like, no, I don't. Not really. And the reason this is coming, the reason you have this like doubt or this possible self-sabotage is because you don't trust. You don't trust in the other person. You don't trust in yourself. There's a lack of trust here when it comes to this connection. So the love is there. The desire to have it is there. But there is an immense lack of trust when it comes to this connection and this bond. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles because you are evaluating something here in the recent past. Let's see what the Seven of Pentacles is about. Wow, okay. So the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, which you just got, and the Page of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading this week. You're looking at different options as to how you can slowly ease into getting this connection back. You definitely want this connection back. You want this person back in your life. You want to rekindle this spark. The way it's coming out is that you're looking at different ways as to how you can get what you want without fully putting yourself out there. You're like, I want them back. I want them to come back to me, but I don't want to come off as like, oh my God, I love you. I want to reconcile. Let's get back together. For whatever reason, right? I don't know why you don't do that, but that's your own decision. Either way, you're coming up as like, how can I give them little breadcrumbs, like 10% here, 20% here, but still get what I want out of this, still get this connection back in my life. Interesting. Let's take a look at the Judgment in the current situation. The Judgment is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. You're making a decision, right, in the current situation to just kind of wait. You want to heal this connection. You want to bring back balance between you and this person. You want to have an equal give and take where you give, they give, you guys rebuild that trust and rebuild that connection. But I don't see you actually taking any action. You're just kind of deciding, you know what, I think it's best for me to just wait. I know what I want, but I don't want to take any action on it yet for whatever reason, right? Which is interesting. Let's see, because you get the Knight of Pentacles, so you are still moving towards something. But let's take a look at this Nine of Pentacles in your current situation. There's something here where you're focusing on yourself and your own independence, your own needs. So let's see what that's about. Take that back. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands. You're like, F being by myself, F being single. I don't want that anymore. I'm good. I've been by myself long enough. I'm good where I'm at. Enough of that. I want this person. I want this connection. I want to move in this person's direction. It's really interesting. It's almost like in the recent past, you're like, I want this back, but I don't know if I should pursue it. And then in the current situation, you're like, yeah, I know that I want this and I'm done being single. I'm over being single. Like this whole single thing, I'm over it. It ain't for me anymore. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles in your current situation. See what you're moving towards. Very slowly, mind you, but you're still moving. Oof, okay, Gemini. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups. It seems like for some of you in the current situation, you are done being single. You're over that being single energy. For others of you, I'm getting a very different story now that I've clarified the Knight of Pentacles. You have this desire to focus on yourself and focus on your stability because something here has come to an end. Something here has ended. It could be that in the current situation, once you realize, okay, I want to heal this, I want to work on balance, but I don't see it actually happening, you're like, yeah, that's done. That's over with. This connection is done, so it's time for me to focus on myself. As you're focusing on yourself, though, you're slowly going through some energies which are a little bit difficult. You're working through heartbreak. You're working through emotional detachment. You're realizing that because this connection is done, man, this threw me for a loop, Gemini. I'm not going to lie. I've been reading for a while. You just did a 180. Because this connection ended, because something here ended, it hurts. You're going through a little bit of pain, emotional pain, a little bit of overthinking, having to emotionally detach from something where you're like, you know, this is done. I have to like work on detaching myself and disconnecting from this person, from this connection, from my desire to reconcile. So yeah, it's a little bit of painful energy in the current situation that you're going through. Let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles in the near future. Man, Gemini, you keep going back and forth, bro. You're driving me nuts. The Five of Pentacles in the near future is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to, the way it's showing up, it's like, I want this, I want this, I want this. Oh, never mind. This isn't going to work out. We're done. We're broken up. I have to emotionally detach. Oh, JK, I want this back. The Five of Pentacles, like I said, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. You're deciding, okay, we broke up. We separated. It hurt. I don't care. You're taking that energy, or the energy is of that pain, of that loss is taken and it's shifted into, well, we broke up, but this is still a divine connection. I still really care about this person. We have so much history. I think I might want to make this work. Again, you're evaluating, you're assessing whether or not you want to put in the work to make this connection work, whether you want to bring this connection back, whether you want to have this connection in your life again. Give me two more for the Death in the near future for Gemini. Man, you are living up to the true Gemini stereotype right now. 2 people. The death is clarified by the devil, the chariot, and the 9 of wands. So the way it's showing up here, Gemini, you want to move towards a very positive direction. You want to move in this direction of like past this ending, right? Whatever ended, you want to move past that. Whatever came to an end, whatever broke up, whatever separated, you want to move past that. The thing is, though, you're carrying a lot of defensive energy where you're kind of like, I need to protect myself, which makes sense, right? This freaking hurts. This sucked. Like, you experienced some pain in the current situation. You went through that. You don't want to re-experience that again. But if you're trying to move past something painful, if you're trying to move in a positive direction, but you're trying to guard yourself the whole time, imagine trying to walk around with full body armor on. It's very, very difficult. It makes things more difficult than they need to be. And that's why the devil is showing up here. It's almost like you're shackling yourself unnecessarily to this pain, to this anger, to this defensive energy, which again, it makes sense. I understand why you're doing that, right? But just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands in the near future, closing out your reading. Knight of Wands is clarified by the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay. In the near future, you are really deciding to focus on yourself. You're going within and you're kind of just like, you know what? I need everybody to back up. You stay there, you stay there, you stay there. Nobody move. I need my own time. I need to work on focusing on myself. And again, you're still very defensive in the near future. You get the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, which are both very, very similar energies, where it's like, I need to guard myself. I need to protect myself. Everybody stay back, okay? The reason you're doing this, though, is because you really want to go within and you want to make sure that what you're deciding, what you're doing, what feels right to you is how you're going to act. I understand why, because there's a lot of back and forth here in the recent past and the current situation. I want this. I don't want this. This hurts. This doesn't hurt. I love this person. I don't want them in my life. So it makes sense in the near future for you to really go within and just figure out what works for you and then act from that place. But man, there's a lot of back and forth here, Gemini. Let's take a look at what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. From the universe, you get the Page of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. You want to reconcile with this person, and you're taking small steps towards doing that. But then what you're doing is, it's like the second you move forward in the direction of a reconciliation, you back up and you're like, do I want this? Do I not? Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. So it's like one step forward, one step back. One step forward, one step back. You can't decide if you want to fully pursue this or if you want to fully give up on this. It's almost like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. For this reconciliation, for this connection, for getting back together with this person. Which again, I understand. I can see that energy here. But in the near future, you are going to take some time to just be like, you know what? I need to make up my mind and, see what works for me. So Gemini, very interesting reading, as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonated and helped, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Gemini.